Well, a highly debated emergency item for this legislative session is moving forward today in the state Senate.
Yeah, they're going to take up Senate Bill 4 today. It would cut funding for any agency that disregards federal policy on ICE detainers. It also would prohibit any policies that would keep police officers, sheriff's deputies, any local law enforcement from asking about a person's immigration status. Hundreds signed up to speak out against the bill last Thursday at the state capitol. That hearing went 16 hours before the Senate committee finally moved the bill on to the full Senate for a vote, which is coming today. Now, we spoke with some of those people who testified against it.
We're not making the immigration decision. That comes from ICE. But we are holding and allowing ICE to do their job.
This is not who we are as a state. This is not who we want to be as a community.
I want to correct myself and say people who testified for and against it. The bill, though, is expected to pass the Senate. Republicans hold a majority with 20 of the 31 seats. The bill is then going to go on to the House of Representatives, where it's going to be assigned a committee for discussion and hearings. That process could take up to several weeks before the full House will consider that bill on the floor.
1 week ago, the governor cut $1.5 million from Travis County after the sheriff changed her ICE policy.
It stripped hundreds of thousands in grant money from more than a dozen local programs, and today the Travis County Commissioners are going to try to come up with a plan to replace that money and keep those programs going. Alicia Inns has been covering this for us since we first found out about those cuts, and she's joining us live. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. You know, Travis County Judge Sarah Eckhart already sent this letter to the governor, and in it she kind of outlines just some of the programs that would lose money, what they do for the community, how they operate. But in that letter, she also is asking the governor to meet and discuss how to continue and move further with these services. Well, those requests, she says, to Abbott and his office have yet to be returned. When you talk about these programs, the grants really help things like the Travis County Veterans Court, Family Violence and Victim Outreach, even a prostitution prevention court. Now the commissioners are looking at ways to internally fund them, but that might mean changing the size, even the scope of how these programs operate. Eckhart says when the governor cuts money to the state court system, it hampers their ability to do work for the state.
You really don't have any choice here. We have to provide these services under Texas Constitution to the Texas legislature, the governor's office, and the judicial branch. So we will find a way.
Now, when I talked to representatives and judges who work with some of these programs, when they found out last week about the cuts coming to some of these grants, they just said this was a very big hit. In fact, some of them told me this could really jeopardize the future of these programs. A lot is up in the air right now. So, of course, anything we find out today in terms of discussions and big announcements, we'll keep you posted here and, of course, at KXAN.com. Sally and John, back to you.
Okay, thank you. Right now.